as I lose my voice, but it's not about me. It's not about me. It's episode 203, ladies and gentlemen.
This was about J-Bye. This was about J-Bye.
We are live during the Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs, 29-29. 3 minutes to go. Almost 4 minutes to go left of the fourth quarter. J-Bye is standing. He's not sitting. He's ahead of us, so we're going to let him have whatever you have. Missed the ball right there. No flags. Wow. We got tons of people piling in here. Welcome to the show. Those of you watching who want to get some live tears or jeers or cheers or whatever you want from a Bills fan. I'm having my flu game right now. So I did actually.
You know what that means? You know what that means?
I think I had. Why did you say? What does that mean?
It's so low. I hate how he kicks the ball.
Why did you just text me?
Who?
Send what? Tex is texting me.
Send it.
Oh, that was a low kick, dude. Okay.
Every time. And he overextends. I don't.
Okay, hold on. Tex, you've confused me now that you've done this, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm confused. I'm so confused. I'll let you handle it while I leave.
I
sent it to you, so you do whatever you were going to do with it. It's episode 203. J-Bye, how are we feeling? It's not about us.
I mean, I feel good right now. We're down by 3 with 3 minutes left to go. Ball's in Josh Allen's hands. I feel
Is this what you wanted?
I feel really. That's what we all want. But people can say what they want about the rest, whatever. We just haven't made plays this game, so I'm hoping we're going to make them when they matter.
That's true, but that was BS. That was BS.
I mean, he got the first down by a yard. And if you you saw the first initial, but whatever. We stopped him there. Held him to 3, so we're still in a good position. I feel good about it.
Okay.
Time for Brady to dial it up.
Look, this is what it's all about. If
not, Spencer Brown, I got you, bud.
Okay. We are on the verge of finishing out this game. I am on the verge of being dead if you listen to my voice. Apparently. Feels like I've got hot tamales in my throat. That's okay.
Hot tamales and some gravel. You got some gravel in there too? You're like a dinosaur?
Dude.
Eating that
so
grit?
Annoying. This is what it all comes down to here, ladies and gentlemen. I played in the snow, though. Yeah, I had some of the worst.
What happened to James Cook?
Worst sleep of my life the past few weeks, or the past few days. But that's okay. We battled through. Oh, no. Yeah, you need James Cook back on the field. Man. So we've got the flu game, but also before we do that, I'm so startled right now.
Is this the link? Wait a minute. Okay. Did you send the link to the StreamYard or did you send the link to the Rumble?
You have to clarify. I sent the link to the StreamYard. You want the Rumble link?
People are about to come in.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Here you go.
Go, baby. Go.
Killed.
There you go.
That was
We're behind. I heard a whoop.
That was the most LGBT first down I've ever done.
Wow. Dude, this is exactly there you go. I don't know what you were saying. So we've got the Eagles already in whatever it's called.
There it is. There it is.
We've got our Eagles fan here. We're just about to talk about them. The Birds win 55-23. They take down the Commanders. You guys are going to have to step in and do some talking because I feel like I'm about to lose my voice any second right now.
Well, I'm watching the game.
You watch the game, Tex. I'm going to need you.
Looks like Shakir didn't know what he was doing there.
Yeah.
He overthrew him.
So, but anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to start going down the list here because the Eagles win. I might put that up. Let's talk about that because I have a whole notebook here. But we have the Eagles 55-23, 100%. I don't care what anybody says. Saquon Barkley's the MVP, and you can go punch a wall if you want to fight that. But how many touchdowns did he have? 3. He had 3 touchdowns
of the playoffs. Yes,
of the playoffs.
The regular season.
Nobody's meant more to their team than Saquon Barkley. I really want the Bills to win right now because I want a happy show.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Having been on the show.
You can't sit there. I can't see.
3rd and 10.
Losing to this stupid team where we have to listen to Chiefs fans. No, dude.
We're all discombobulated. We're all watching the game.
We are.
Yeah, I'm just talking about that Commanders game. They played so bad in the second half. It wasn't even funny. They
can't turn the ball over.
You can't turn the ball over 4 times. I mean, it was bad. Fumbles, interceptions were desperation through us. I get that. Like those were kind of neither here nor there. Fumbles there by Eckler. I mean, that was just some bad football.
Uh-oh. J-Vi sat down. Why'd you sit down?
2-minute warning. 4th and 5, 2-minute warning.
How many fourth downs and quarterback sneaks are we going to have in this freaking game? It's got to be a record. Got to be a record.
Well, and they've obviously figured out a way to stop it. So, put us back there in I formation with Gillian fullback. Let James Cook run.
That's what I'm saying.
No, man, just go to the Maryland power line, put Kincaid and Knox, and then just pound it in there.
I can't believe. So do you want to keep focusing on this? I got some other stuff that we can get through until this game ends, so we can talk about it.
Look, I mean, from the little bit I watched, the Commanders tried to pull out all the stops. I mean, they went for it on 4th down twice, the first possession. Then they ran a fake punt. Last I saw the game, it was 14-12 because we started doing some family stuff. And then I come back and it's, they have 50 points.
I just wanted this game so bad to not have that call that we all have to look back at and be like, Chiefs fans are going to be like, he was short. No, he was not. And that. Anyways, here's a look at James Brown at the halftime show in Kansas City. Look on his feet, boys.
That's right.
So let's give a little props to James Brown.
Yes.
Looks like he's wearing an Uggs jacket too.
I'm telling you, dude. I mean, everybody else is in their like Sunday shoes, and he's out there in just insulated footwear from Uggs.
What's work if you're not comfortable, dude?
That's just a beautiful thing.
He does have to be on his feet.
Confident man is never underdressed.
And then we have some sad news.
Hmm.
Rest in peace, DJ Unk.
Hey, prayers up.
What is he? Didn't he sing "Walk It Out"?
Maybe.
Wasn't DJ Unk "Walk It Out"?
Let's look it up.
No.
Hold on. Let's come on. Yeah, he was "Walk It Out."
Yeah.
Walk it out.
Which I'm about to do because it's about to come back on.
Okay. J-Vi's back out. He's in game mode. I feel bad, but we've all been here. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so Commanders, Eagles. The Eagles. I have a whole notepad here, folks. So we start the Eagles. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, I'm really nervous right now.
What's there to be nervous about?
Because I want you to be happy. I want all of us to be happy. So the Commanders and the Eagles, the opening drive.
Gosh.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. I don't like that.
The terrible flag. The flag on.
How did they drop that? How did they drop that? Sorry, folks, watching right now. Bad podcasting.
I mean, you got to know there's all-out blitz there.
How did Kincaid not catch that? That's what I want to know. I want to see that replay. Where was the flag?
Kincaid was open. How did he drop that?
That's what I'm saying.
What was the flag? They didn't say anything about the flag.
They never said anything about the flag. How did Kincaid drop that? That's what I don't know.
He dropped one last week too, but we've had a lot more. I don't know why I'm sitting down. We've had a lot more plays that we could have made. We haven't made this game.
What happened to the flag? Did they ever say anything?
No, they didn't say anything. Bills would have
maybe there was no flag.
No, dude. I just.
Well,
this sucks.
Wait a minute, how many timeouts do they have left?
We still got two now.
3 timeouts.
We just called it.
But we all know what's going to happen here. The Bills are going to get it to third down, and then he's going to run or something.
Yeah, stupid. With that kind of attitude, come on, dude.
Well,
dude, hey, I feel
coming from a 49ers fan.
They're going to have to punt. They have to get a punt, and then they're going to cram it down their throat. They're going to have a long throw and cram it down their throats.
Got to run the ball.
All right.
So, Kansas City got the ball.
Stupid rollout play.
Is he still crying? Does he just always cry? Does Chris Jones always cry?
Nice game.
There you go.
Didn't stop the rollout play at all.
I didn't realize I still had my volume on. Why is a Vikings fan high-fiving in the crowd? Bunch of frauds. Dude, you can say whatever you want.
He went out of bounds.
That freaking BS call cost him the game. You can talk about plays. You can talk about whatever you want. BS, dude. BS is 100% what that is.
Wholly unwatchable Super Bowl. We got a wholly unwatchable Super Bowl. I can't watch a Chiefs-Eagles game. I can't do it.
At this point, I'm rooting for the Eagles. You know what I mean? Oh, gosh, dude. I mean, I know what people are going to say. They had the ball with 3 minutes to go, make the plays, this and that. Like, that's what people are going to say about this game, which is true.
I mean, you're right, though. A lot of the drive of the game was the 4th and 1. You know, we didn't get it. We were up by 1 at that point. If we get that, yeah, who knows? We at least get 3 points. Because we were in field goal range already.
Yeah.
But, you know, the call went the way it went. The Chiefs went down and scored. I don't know how he dropped that. Your first-round draft pick, dude.
Kincaid. Yeah. How did he drop that?
He doesn't do well with, with this catch. He's great here. He's not good with pinkies together. He misses a lot of those pinkies together catches.
Oh no. We do love football, B. McCormick. We're having to regather ourselves here if you're listening to the podcast. It is episode 203. I've put up the wrong sign. I've been struggling the last few days, but that's okay. All right. I don't know what they're going to do. They're probably gonna
What's 135 minus 44?
It's going to be 90 something. No, wait.
It's 95 right now. So what's 95 minus?
Oh, okay. So 55?
Yeah. So we'll probably get it back with 50 seconds left. If we stop them.
There's still a chance.
If we
There's still a chance. You got to stop them here. Stop them here. They're going to do a rollout.
A lot to talk about tonight.
They're going to do a rollout.
No, they're going to do some little pass to.
I mean, is it 2-down territory for them? If they get first down, game's over. So do you try to get 3 yards here, try to get 4 yards on 4th? I don't know.
I just like both of these.
So. I think they're going to punt it.
No,
it's like both of these games, man.
Which case they go for?
They got the first down. Game over.
They did?
Yep.
Wow. They did get the first down. This is so annoying, dude. This is so annoying. We're watching Pat Mahomes run around on the field. This is going to take a lot to get through this show. I can tell you that right now. And we got a couple hundred people in here. Like
every fucking year.
Like you could say whatever you want, but that freaking call, dude. That freaking call.
I'm not gonna blame
but
it
at the
on
same
the
time, you can't. The Bills.
We had a lot of opportunity. We
take it
beat
out of
ourselves.
Make the play.
Yeah, we didn't make plays. I mean, we looked like the moment was too big for us on the first drive, offense and defense. I mean, know what we were doing, but
you want to go ahead and get rid of that game right now? I mean, we kind of just did, but you did. The Bills started off with two near picks by Josh Allen. So I do not want to watch this Super Bowl.
Me too. The overhit, though.
I really don't care about this Super Bowl at all.
Either, man.
My wife's like, I work.
Eagles, Chiefs.
I mean, you want to be able to look at this game and be like, the Chiefs did it. But I just can't. I can't get past that call. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. So, Buffalo is solid for next year. Got his first AFC out of the way. No. Josh Allen?
that was his second.
That was his second. He also lost to Mahomes.
Yes.
So
back when Kilgore played for him.
Bears here. So, whew. So we had the drive, the opening drive. That was the 9 plays. 9-play drive. Kareem Hunt touchdown, 7-0. Then you had the drop snap in the first quarter by Josh Allen. Bass drills that 53-yarder. Benford got knocked out. Then Mahomes fumbles. There's a flag offsides. That starts the second quarter. So that takes away the fumble. And then 3 plays later, the fumble actually does happen. Ball don't lie. And then the Bills go on a 10-play drive and a touchdown by Cook. So that was the drive that Josh Allen made 2 just rope throws.
Yeah.
So on third down.
They teased a little Mac Hollins, Gabe Davis game. I mean, I know Jim Nance brought it up on the broadcast, but it's, that's what you started to see. That play that Mac caught on the 2-yard line, that was the exact same play that we scored with 13 seconds left. I mean, same route, right, split the safeties. We just didn't score on it this time. But the play, I mean, two of the plays of the game for me for the Bills, even though we lost, was one, Matt Milano sack on Mahomes on third down. And let me tell you, boys, I jumped out of my seat and I did like one of these numbers, and I guess I made a noise because I blacked out because I was so excited. And my wife looked at me and she said, "What noise did you just make?" I guess I was like gobbling like a turkey or something. I was like, "Woo!" I don't know what I was doing, but she called me out on that. But then the play by James Cook in the end zone. I mean, acrobatic in the air, reached the ball out. I mean, he was the player of the game for us.
So you say we're not going to talk about the rest, but I guess we're also not going to talk about the jump ball to Worthy that also resulted in a touchdown. I mean,
there's questions there. As BMO pointed out in our group message, he said, ball hits the ground while we have possession. Then we lose possession after the ball hits the ground. And to my point was Worthy didn't even know where the ball was until it hit the ground. It was like that was when he realized his hand was on it and he ripped it away. So to me, it should have been an incomplete pass, but we still had a penalty on that play because DeMar Hamlin held Kelsey, so it still would have been a first down. But I thought it should have been an incomplete pass.
I mean, they get a touchdown there, right? They get a touchdown. So that's a swing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the 4th and 1 call, which then results in another 7 point. Like it's just I don't know, man. It sucks that we have to sit here on this show and talk about those
bring
things.
the chain gang out.
Yeah. Where was the chain gang?
Yeah, again, I mean, it was a bad spot. They're not going to change any of that, reviewing it, because they want to make the refs on the field look like they know what they're talking about. But the guy that could see the ball was 2 yards different from the guy that spotted it. So even if they would have come in the middle, then you bring the chain gang out there, we see, where it is then, but they're not going to change that call after it goes to review.
God, there you go. Top ref had the right spot. Bottom ref had. I saw the guy from the bottom.
That's what I'm saying, BMO. Like, they were 2 yards apart. One was past the 30. The other one was before the 30. The line of scrimmage was the 30. And the guy that could see the ball was on the 30. Was on the 29. But
I mean, Josh Allen finishes.
Don't let it come down to the quarterback sneak. They've been stopping it all game.
Yes, I agree.
Josh Allen finished with 237 yards, 22-34, 2 touchdowns. Mahomes was 18 of 26, 245 and 1. James Cook was awesome. He averaged 7 yards a carry?
Yes.
2 touchdowns.
He was our best player today.
Mac Hollins, leading receiver for the Bills. Worthy, leading receiver for the Chiefs. That was probably on purpose. That was a big.
He's their top go-to guy. Like I don't. I get the Bills traded that pick away, and he felt like the Bills didn't want him, and I get all that, but he's their top receiver.
Mm-hmm.
When Rashee Rice went out, Kelsey hasn't done anything. We said, let's let anybody beat us but Kelsey, because Kelsey has beaten us the last 3 years. Let's let anybody beat us but Kelsey, and they did. Mahomes beat us. Mahomes had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Mm. Yeah.
Mahomes beat us. He didn't do Worthy. I don't know. Maybe he had 30 more yards than he did the first game, and another a touchdown. I don't think he did much more than he did in the first game against us. He had a pretty good first game against us too. He's their best. He's their number 1 receiver. Why wouldn't he?
I'm laughing because before the game even started, dude, there was this thing going around the internet. I know you guys probably don't know that Adam Schefter had put out about how the Chiefs are favored with the refs, and everybody's like, I can't believe the NFL's most trusted insider would push this kind of narrative. And so all the Chiefs fans are running around. It's us against the world. I'm like, man, nobody feels bad for you. Nobody thinks you're a victim. Just shut up, dude. You guys are good. You won 2 of the last Super Bowls. We hate this dynasty. We hated the last dynasty. We'll hate the next one. That's what fans do. Nobody's going to agree with your team. You know what I mean?
People started hating the Warriors because they were winning.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you want us all to accept you or something. We're not going to. We're fans. We hate your guts. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure back in the day, people hated the Bulls.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. But the Bills on third down were 5 of 14 and 4 of 6 on fourth down. Total yards, they were pretty much even. Yards per play, they were pretty much even. Passing, they were pretty much even. Rushing, they were pretty much even. I mean, it was as dead even as you could get. The Bills had, of course, more penalties. They were 3 for 3 in the red zone. The Bills were.
We're a good red zone team. We score a lot in the red zone. As much as I want to say that yesterday leading into the day started going bad because a picture floated out that Mac Hollins was wearing shoes walking to the plane. It's hard for me to say it's on him after the game he had. But my question is from that picture that we saw of him not wearing shoes, of him wearing shoes versus the picture of him walking into the stadium and the big mascot head he was wearing. I want to know where he fit that in his suitcase.
You're talking about he's Animal from the Muppet Show.
But where is in his suitcase did he fit that?
I don't know. Or did he have it shipped? Or somebody brought it for him? Who knows ball, Tex? B. McCormick wants to know who knows ball. Can't stand that I'm back. I lost every time. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. This was about as even of a game as you could possibly have all the way across the board.
And it's how we've played them. We'll play them again in the regular season, and we'll probably win. And it'll be a close game like this. It'll be the same. When us two play, it's first to 30 wins.
It's the first time the Chiefs have scored over 30 all year. I bet you that'll come up.
I mean, I think that we I was sitting here thinking, we did talk about it during the regular season. Did the Bills blow all their juice in the regular season game just to lose in the playoffs?
I don't think so. I mean, Reed knows McDermott. McDermott coached under Reed. So Reed's seen McDermott more than other people have seen McDermott.
So it's like a what was that? The water boy situation where the coach has his playbook.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
This just sucks too because Taylor Swift is like, football is awesome. We get to go to the Super Bowl every year.
Yeah, sports.
The first time
they're hitting so many touchdowns out there.
Yeah.
First time in 20 games we've won the turnover battle and lost the game.
32-29. And the other thing was that I kept yelling about via text message was why the Bills would not stop trying to throw the ball on early downs. That was pissing me off, dude. It's like, run the ball. That's what you've been killing them with the run game. So, I don't know. You come after this game and, like, the Chiefs fans are not going to be able to dispel the refs narrative. Like, there's going to be so many shots tomorrow of that call. It's not guaranteed Buffalo would have scored either.
No.
But
we were up by 1 and in field goal range.
So it took points off the board at the very minimum. So, there's Taylor Swift on the field, guys.
Nah,
she is.
I'm not watching that bull.
Do you have anything else to say?
Hey, I think we're in a better spot with our cap going into next year. But I bet people question that third down call too to get us to 4th and 5 right there. A quick screen to our Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was a check hot once he saw it was all out blitz, but
He's got to catch that ball too.
Yeah.
I hate that for him.
Yeah, it's the same thing as what's going to come out. What's going to come out is that picture of them playing poker.
Oh gosh.
That's going to resurface again.
You're right.
It's going to be our boat picture.
I hate that. God. Why am I so sad?
Because we all wanted this, man. We all wanted so bad.
Your best friend and your mom's team lost.
Yeah, man. We all wanted it. We all wanted it for J-Vi. We all wanted it for Mom.
That's BS. None of y'all wanted it last year for me in the Super Bowl. You're all laughing.
You'd already been there.
Yeah.
You'd already been there.
I can't. I'm not gonna be able to watch any sports radio or anything for the next. It's just you want to be like, oh, the Chiefs are inevitable, but I just can't get over the fact that there were multiple calls that changed the flow of the game. Period. You don't have to say that, J-Vi, but I will. I'm sitting there watching it as a fan of either team, and I'm sitting here with a Country Roads Take Mahomes sitting beside me, and he's like, "It's been called," and he was pretty nervous too because I gave him a little stress ball. I was like, "Here, this should help," and he busted the stress ball, so there was just ooze all over his hands. It was pretty funny. And we were just sitting there talking about, both of us, like, I want this to be a clean game. I hope there's no controversy. And then 2 humongous calls. And you're just like, I don't want to bring that up, but I just can't help myself. I can't.
Well, the Bills had 2 illegal formation calls. I don't know that we've had one of those all year. It's, whatever. It is what it is.
I don't know.
It wasn't the ref's fault. We didn't make plays, and we needed to make plays.
Yes.
Despite what you want to say, we were in a situations to put the game away or to win the game, and we didn't make plays.
Here's the worst part, is that he had the ball. He had his moment. He had his moment to have the ball last. And
Did
to
he?
go down
I mean, we score with a minute left. We just tie the game.
I mean, he had it in his hands to get points.
Yeah, to get points. We would have still needed a stop by the defense.
Yeah.
Maybe. But still. But P. McCormick said Dallas Cowboys under 500 easy lock now.
Ryan Schottenheimer.
Shotty. And Pete Carroll. And who's the other guy? Oh, Liam Cohen. All that stuff. I got a picture about that later. But anyways, do we want to talk about this game anymore?
It's up to y'all.
Tex, do you have anything to say to this?
Sounds like we're just talking in circles about it.
Yeah.
No, nothing else that hasn't already been mentioned. I think that,
You know what I wanted, really, honestly, is I thought this was going to be the year that we started to make our run. And my daughter, who made me an awesome sign today, her and my wife, said, "Go Bills," which is not something they've done all year, so I'm not going to place the blame on them. But they made
no more signs.
But she's 4.5 years old, so she is the same age that I was when the Bills went to their first Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So it's like I wanted that, as this both happened to us. And then the Bills go on their run, however many Super Bowls in a row. Hopefully win one this time. But, we still got time. Josh Allen's in his prime. He's proven this year that he plays better with a bunch of twos at receiver than he does with 1-1. So, we got a lot to build on, but we got to figure out defense.
But don't you want him
two Bills?
to be?
I'm just going to put it on here. I'm just going to put it out. Two Bills drive. Is it time to move on from McDermott?
Every year, dude. Every
Two
year.
Bills drives straight from the buffalo, the bison's mouth.
Here's the thing that I do want to look up. And look, I think we're going to keep McDermott. I don't mind McDermott.
Yeah, they're going to keep McDermott.
I think he's
you can't do what he's done and not keep him.
Yeah, we've won the division 5 years in a row. We've been a top team in the league for as long as we've been. But if he does continue to lose, he's Andy Reid in Philadelphia.
Who's more Andy Reid, Shanahan or McDermott?
Nerf Turner.
Probably McDermott because Reid only made one Super Bowl.
Oh.
I don't know what Shanahan is. He's a higher up than that Reid comparison.
I mean, this is just a here's what I will say about the Eagles and the Chiefs. This little BS where they run this little waggle this, crossing route that, the Eagles will hit them in the face. They have dudes everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, they got good interior linemen who is going to kill the Chiefs. I mean, that's their weakness is their interior line, and they have good DBs. They can play man against the.
Yeah, you're not beating man coverage with a 37-year-old DeAndre Hopkins, a 63-year-old Juju Smith-Schuster, Xavier Worthy who knows one route. Like you're not. I'm sorry, but the Eagles. No offense to the Bills, but the Eagles, dude. This little we're gonna run crossing routes and all this.
Yeah,
stuff.
but who's their Philangio is their defense coordinator. The Eagles.
Fangio.
Yeah.
Vic Fangio. Yeah.
Josh Allen cooks his defenses. So I'm sure the Chiefs will find some openings because he was with the Broncos and we went to Denver and beat the Broncos by like 40. Then he came to Miami and Miami couldn't stop us at all the entire time he was there. So that's why he's even with the Eagles.
Well,
so
also
there are holes, but they do have some dogs. Point intended, because half their defense is Georgia Bulldogs.
Yes, Philly Dogs came on the show, bowled a 300.
Yeah.
Further, Mahomes with that spike that he couldn't spike, can't be doing that, dude. Quarterback hands are too small. His hands too small. What are the hand measurements? See, I didn't plan for this to go the sad way, so I was just all in. And see, this is when I get really.
Oh,
sad.
you know what? Even. I was going to say conspiracy theory. Maybe they greased that ball up just in case he threw it.
Here's the question.
Okay.
And I heard my guys at WGR ask this morning too, because some caller called in and did what BMO typically does, not to throw BMO under the bus, but he did what BMO typically does, and he hedge bets the other team, because usually whatever team you bet on loses. So BMO, he bet on the Ravens, he bet on the Broncos, and he was willing to lose that money for the betterment of the Bills winning. So BMO bet on the Chiefs today, and now he's back betting wise because he has money in the account because the Chiefs won, but his team lost. So like the question was, what amount of money is enough money to hedge bet that you're okay on Monday, because even though your team lost, you have money now?
I don't know. I don't know the
caller that called in said he put $50 on the Chiefs or whatever, and he's like, so I'll get $100 back, even though I think the money line had changed. Well, I don't know what it was at that point, but he basically said he would double his money. So he's like, if the Bills lose, I'll still have $100 tomorrow. And the radio guys are like, it'd take a lot more than $100 for me to be happy if my team lost the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It'd have to be more than $100. I'm sitting here. Oh God, dude. They keep showing Kelsey and Swift. I keep looking at the screen. I'm like, but the thing is like, they just interviewed McDermott. I don't know what he said, but I'm just sitting there watching. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, this game was so tightly contested, but you can tell that when the spots are tight, the Chiefs have the better play call.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. Defensively, offensively, you can say that Mahomes is back there and Kelsey and this and that, but they're throwing the ball to freaking Samaje Perine to ice the game on a little, halfback leak.
And you can say what you want about the Bills were played here 4 years ago in this game, but our roster's like completely changed over. Our coordinators have completely changed over. Like, our two coordinators haven't called in a game this big. I didn't think Brady had a bad game. I think, our DC doesn't really get credit because McDermott's a defensive coach. That tends to be our issue in big moments. But, pretty much it was Josh Allen, Sean McDermott, and Deion Dawkins were the guys that have played in that previous AFC Championship game. The rest of the guys pretty much have been turned over. Milano, but
Jake Tressler says, what's the call-in number? We need a call-in number. I would love a call-in number. I don't even know how to do that.
Send him the link.
People just want to call in and say and ask a question. I don't know. ask your questions through. We'll read it.
Send the chat. What do you want to send a like you were going to read it to your kids or somebody else's kids through the chat, Jake. We'll figure out how to get a call-in. I would love a call-in number. That would be a lot of fun. Well, all of our teams are done. Nobody cares about the Super Bowl. It's over. That's all I'm going to say. Back to this other game. I know you probably didn't watch it, but it started off. So the over-under was 47.5. Philly favored by 6. Both of those blown out of the water. Birds win. But this game also did not have plays without controversy. Right out of the gate, Devontae Smith at the same exact place against the 49ers 2 years ago in the NFC Championship had another call or catch that was called a catch that probably wasn't a catch. So I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Can I not watch it? I might just stop watching football because I just can't do it. I can't sit there and watch something and be like, that's wrong. And then they're like, call on the field stands. And I'm just sitting there like, what? Did I see something that didn't happen? So, but anyways, you thought, the first drive for the Commanders, 18 plays. They made 2 third downs, 2 fourth down conversions, and then they kick a field goal on 4th down going in to score from like the 15-yard line. And you're like, why would you do all that work to go for it on 4th down all the way down the field and then kick a field goal? I don't get it. So, then you had not Devontae, but Saquon Barkley in the first quarter touches the ball one time, touchdown. Like 60-yard touchdown run. So, I don't know. This game, like Washington for a little while was keeping it close, but then there were just crucial moments, like in the second quarter, 4th down, go route against Marcus Lattimore, A.J. Brown. 2 minutes to go in the half. There's a missed holding call on Saquon Barkley, like blatant. And I hate to sit here and like complain about the refs, and then everybody on Twitter is like, dude, there's holding on every. Like, I understand there's holding on every play. Why does it have to always be on 3rd down?
No, what'd that one guy say? He tried to use all those big words.
Yeah, we don't know the rules. Like, I'm sitting here watching Devontae's foot is literally
basically said that the Chiefs are going to beat the Bills because they had more Pro Bowlers and those Pro Bowlers would not make, or no, Hall of Famers, and those Hall of Famers would not make penalties. They would not have any penalties.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, because they have more Hall of Famers, there's no way that would be a penalty. And it's like, what? What are you talking about? Like, look at this. Is his foot not on the line? His foot's on the line. He's out. That's not a catch. I'm sorry. Not a catch. Am I an idiot?
Yeah.
Like,
I think he's in.
I don't think he's in.
I have better vision than you, though.
No, my doctor's BMO, so that's an indictment on him. You're saying that my eyes aren't good.
No, I'm saying that because you wear contacts, my eyes are literally better than yours.
But you're wearing fake glasses, though, so that might be distorting your vision.
No.
Would have been a little less heart rate.
These are blue blockers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think he's in.
Well, I don't know. So, anyways, that game, the game was entertaining for a while. Jaden Daniels is really good, but So I think Jake Elliott missed another field goal. That was hilarious. But it's 12.
So that hit, the field goal hit. Over 3.5 field goals.
Oh, did it?
Had to have, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Washington had 2 right off the bat.
Oh, yeah. Did Jake Elliott have any more? I don't know. He missed one.
Let me look it up.
So and then we get, I don't know. There's just so many. I wrote down so many notes. What I did write down at halftime for Jimmy Johnson, Jimmy Johnson sounds like a guy at halftime that wanted to say Washington. And he had to train himself to not say Washington. Because Jimmy Johnson sounds.
He's from Arkansas.
Dude, he sounds like a guy that wants to say Washington over and over and over again. But it sounds like they had to coach it out of him and be like, hey, Jimmy, there's no R in Washington. Okay?
It's like Clemson. Like there's no P in Clemson.
So, I think one of the bigger matchups in this game, though, that was fun to watch was that Luvu guy, the linebacker, versus Saquon Barkley, because the Commanders kept blitzing all over the place.
and those two kept meeting in the hole, and it was just a thing of football beauty.
Yeah, yes. And then the whole sequence of them at the goal line there at the end, where he was jumping over the line of scrimmage, they jumped off sides, and they were like, the refs have warned the Commanders that if they continue to do this, that they could be awarded a score. And I was like, that's a rule? Like they could just give them the points? Because they were down to like the 1 inch yard line. They couldn't move the ball any closer.
I think another thing
was awesome. You're right. That dude's an animal. He's like a bigger Palomalu.
Who, Luvu? Frankie Luvu?
Because he timed a couple blitzes perfectly like Palomalu used to do.
Dude,
he just timed him right up. Met Saquon Barkley. Yeah.
Saquon Barkley met him right there too. Saquon Barkley's just a freak show, dude.
Yep.
Another play in that game that made me really mad was, once again, the punter dropped an absolute dime, and they stepped on the line and batted it back into play, which cost the punter and inside the 3.
Yeah.
Idiots. That was in the third quarter, I think. Big revenge game for Ertz, though. I'll tell you that.
But he didn't score. Cost me my touchdown parlay.
Dang it. He had a big game, though. I know that.
Yeah, huge game. Didn't get in the end zone, though.
I think this had to be a record for how many quarterback sneaks we had in 2 championship games, probably in history.
Teams with 4 touchdowns and 0 turnovers are 21-2 in the playoffs since 2020. Do you know who the 2 teams are?
The Bills?
Yes. Twice against the Chiefs. Tonight and the 13 seconds game. Like, it was the first time in 20 games we've lost the turnover battle. We won the turnover battle, but lost the game.
And that, like, the thing is like, what else? You have to look at other things. Like, when you look at all the stats, you're like, this game favors the Bills statistically.
We were the better team. We got outcoached, and they made the plays. We didn't. Helps playing at home. Like, I don't mean that in a ref way. You were more comfortable at home. We won at our field, and they won in Arrowhead.
Well, I wrote down in this, not to be the ref guy, but I just would love to watch a game where there's not 5 calls. Like in this game, even on Devontae Smith, that catch, that was a 3rd down. The 4th down conversion to A.J. Brown by Marcus Lattimore, that was a hold that they missed. 3rd down and goal, another pass interference, Lattimore and Smith, they missed a hold there. Late hit on Saquon on Sanistril on 3rd down with less than a minute to go in the second half. That then leads to another touchdown on a 3rd down. And then a 3rd and 4 pass interference in the 4th quarter. It's just like every 3rd down when there was a time for the Commanders to get back into it, here comes a flag. And I don't want to be like, oh, I'm the referee guy. I'm just saying that because I just want to watch a game where I'm like, man, the outcome of this game was not significantly affected by idiots throwing flags. Now, the Eagles were going to win that game anyways. I'm not saying that, but it just sucks because the Eagles lost the turnover battle 4-0 as they kept fumbling the ball. So, but I don't know. This sucks. The refs are the worst in the Chiefs-Bill game. And also, the ref rewarded TD with such a dumb threat. I would have done it again. Called his bluff. That would have been freaking hilarious.
No. That'd have been so weird.
No.
I think the game was still enough that it would have really mattered at that point. But I think that was when they went up 2 scores.
Answer the man, J-Val.
I'm good. Hey, another year.
Does anybody who's gonna? Oh, here we go. Can the Eagles get healthy in 2 weeks?
Says the guy with a Tyreek Hill Chiefs jersey.
Can they get healthy? Well, Landon Dickerson and what's his face? Jurgensen, the centers. The two centers were pretty. That was their problem.
I look at that game, the Chiefs Eagles game. It's like what the Eagles do very well is they tackle. Like they don't miss a ton of tackles, especially in space. But the problem is getting to Saquon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that he does break tackles, but the problem is even touching him. He's so quick. Like he's just as quick lateral as he is straightforward.
The problem with the Eagles playing the Chiefs is that Spagnuolo knows how to blitz. And Jalen Hurts sucks against the blitz.
Yeah. He's the worst in the league. He's the worst in the league against pressure. I agree with that, Joshua. You could tell from the get-go, TJ. I mean, the first
he almost threw 2 picks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why we didn't run the ball. The first play was a quarterback run, but I get wanting to get him in the game, and he likes to get hit a couple times so he feels like he's in the game. But your bread and butter was James Cook. I mean, the last 2 weeks were the number 1, number 2 defense against the run. We ran the ball down their throats. And to not come out starting the game that way was a little disappointing. But we bounced back. That was in the rearview mirror. Didn't matter. But I agree Josh was pressing. He got comfortable maybe the third quarter.
Sad the Bills couldn't do it. Now the AFC is going to be going through New England again with Drake May on the 1s and 2s.
Wow,
Chiefs tackle Barkley ankles down. He's crying. Dude, he was in and out of the game. Like he's got some sort of Christian McCaffrey, massage gun to the calf region there. That's not good. But he's going to have 2 weeks. You can do a lot of good in 2 weeks with an Achilles or a calf strain. I can tell you that. If you got the right people, don't get with those idiots who want to dry needle you all the time. They'll load that thing. No matter, Saquon's so good, the Eagles will be healthy. Jalen Hurts actually threw well today, but I don't give Jalen Hurts that much credit. The Commanders' defense is terrible, and we know that because we heard it a gazillion times from everybody convincing us that Jaden Daniels is having the greatest rookie season of all time because they kept saying his defense was so bad. It was ranked 18th or 20th or something. So whatever. Here's just some numbers from this game. But the Eagles just have players everywhere, dude. I mean, I think Dallas Goedert's their leading receiver as the tight end. And then they got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith.
I'm with you, though.
Line of football.
Spags is going to dial up blitzes after blitzes after blitzes. Because, I mean, it's not rocket science. We're not breaking the news that Jalen Hurts is terrible against the blitz or under pressure. And Spag is the best at dialing up out of nowhere. But can you say, let me ask you this question. Hot take of the century, maybe not. Was Jason Kelce the cancer on that team last year? Because he got notoriety and was all over the TV. Was he the cancer of the team because now they're back in the Super Bowl after he retired?
Wow, were they too focused on his farewell tour? That's a good question. I like that. Whose revenge game is it this time, Andy Reid's or the Eagles?
Good question.
Let's see. I don't think we had any Chiefs or Eagles. This game I don't want to watch it because I want the Chiefs to lose, but Kelsey's brother's in the Super Bowl. Will Kelsey unretire if their centers are hurt? Could we see Jason Kelsey come back? Woo! That's the real question. What's the Cooper DeJean? I know it's DeJean. Super Bowl MVP odds. I like that. They say ever since he's come in at the nickel, things have been different. So, but here's total yards. Eagles smoked them. Passing yards, pretty even. Rushing yards, no surprise there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it was. It was like the Commanders' run defense is bad. Bad.
I couldn't believe the first play that he took. I mean, that was the vision on that play. And he broke tackles. Like, I mean, they pitched him the ball in space. Like, I mean, it was obviously good blocking, but that wasn't like him running up the middle. It's like, throw it to him. Here you go. Go do your thing. And he did his thing.
And like the thing about it was Jordan Mailata was out there and blocked like 3 dudes. Like people didn't see that.
Yeah. I don't know how as and there's video of it is the issue. The Giants front office saying in the offseason that they're going to let Saquon Barkley walk and they're going to put their chips on Daniel Jones, who they also cut midway through the season. I mean, the fact that there's actual video evidence of that should probably warrant those guys being looked at as possibly being let go. I don't want to say anybody should be fired, but if I'm the owner of the Giants, I'm having a deep look at the front office.
Never come for another man's job, but he's going to get over 3,000 yards for an entire season, which nobody's ever done.
Well, the knock too a little bit about his 2,000 yards, although impressive, was I don't think he had a very high, like with the amount of carries. I think he had a pretty lower in yards per rush for what you would need for those. So people were kind of knocking, and it's like he got so many carries, and that's why he got so many yards. But like,
well, he had less carries than Eric Dickerson he had whenever he's
as advertised.
Yeah.
Well, hot take here. So Will Shipley came in the game and got 4 carries and had like 80 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the line in the scheme.
Are you saying he's a system running back?
Wow.
He's a system. Maybe he's just a system back. Hot take. I'm just saying, like it happened. It happened today.
Or is Will Shipley a good running back? Is he
behind another? Is he White Quan?
Yeah.
TJ said I'm late, but we talked about Washington's 4 turnovers.
We talked about it a little bit, but some of those were at the end of the game, and there were some desperation throws. There's a couple of
the interception was that was a good play by Quinyon Mitchell at the end, but Austin Eckler fumbling with his little tiny, Woody from Toy Story hands, grabbing onto the guy from Scary Movie 2 with his strong hand, Austin Eckler, like hold on to the football, dude. And I was so sick and tired of Oren Burks running all over the field like he was the best linebacker that's ever played the game of football. When last year he looked like he didn't have any eyeballs after Dre Greenlaw went out. I was so damn mad at him running around knocking footballs out of people's hands. De'Ami Brown coughing it up early. Who was the other one?
It was a perfectly landed punch on that ball though. When Eckler got up, it's like he got up and that dude was right there on top of him with the punch, perfectly placed.
Oh, it was the kickoff return. How many times are the Eagles going to headbutt somebody in the face and knock the ball out? I mean, I'm led to believe. I go on the internet. Oh, that's a penalty, right? You got to agree. That's okay. Then yeah, it's a penalty. Like. Is it not a penalty over here? Gosh. So that's what we've been saying. We put out a tweet. The teams in the divisional round that won were plus 10. They didn't turn the ball over at all. BMO's done with football. Football's dead.
I'm just gonna say, like, as a Cowboys fan, we can't allow another Eagles Commanders matchup like this in the playoffs. Like, we just can't allow it.
What are you going to do about it? You hired Schottenheimer.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with the defense, but we can't allow this again. Like, this can't happen. Can't happen.
The Cowboys hired the guy who was the offensive coordinator that wasn't allowed to call plays because Mike McCarthy was calling plays.
I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know how we're going to do it, but this can't happen again. That's all I'm gonna say. I got that. I can't sit there and watch that. I didn't say anything about the Giants because they're a non-factor. They are a dumpster fire. There will be a dumpster fire burning for the next 5 years probably.
They made a perfume.
The Cowboys cannot allow this to happen again.
Seasonal. It's actually the The Giants made candles, and they just come in the back of a dump truck is what the candle holders shape like.
My question is, if for Cowboys fans, is you're supposedly America's team. You're supposedly have the richest owner out of everybody, but you settle for just your offensive coordinator. When the offensive coordinator
didn't even call plays.
The offensive coordinator
because here's what happened
is probably a better
they were trying to
candidate.
They were trying to dangle McCarthy along, hoping that we'd find someone better, not knowing that McCarthy was going to pull the rug out from under us and left Jerry Jones with no chips to play because he wasn't expecting to get played like that. And now McCarthy's probably going to go coach the Saints or something like that. It'd probably make more money.
Jerry Jones got finessed.
Jerry Jones wanted Kellen Moore, but he's so damn impatient.
That would have been even worse. Like, you fired the guy that you fired, or you hired the guy that you fired for not getting enough, like having a too complicated of an offense or something for Dak. I don't know. Like, what did they think was going to happen? I don't know. I don't know why I thought Kellen Moore was the answer.
Jerry Jones just wanted to be in the news. That's all. That's why he hired Schottenheimer. Everybody else is hiring people. He couldn't help himself. Great show, guys. As always, have a good night. Meteor striking Super Bowl, dude. See you later, Rook. Oh, Bima said I thought it was a golf pass coming back to fair and entertaining sports, please. Oh, well, people were complaining about that. God almighty, dude.
It might be golf season.
It is
for me.
Like, it is golf.
Pitchers and catchers reporting for all of us. Pitchers and catchers reporting in 2 weeks, a week.
It's Pebble Beach this week.
Golf.
Pebble Beach.
When is
Josh Allen probably playing there.
When's the waste management? Is that not next week?
Super Bowl weekend, I think.
Hey,
okay,
TJ, we got a guest coming on next week. Kilgore's coming on. He's back. Super Bowl week. We don't even want to talk about it. We're probably just going to talk about stories, not even talk about the game because nobody cares.
We're not going to ask him a single question about football.
No, he's probably going to want to talk about how great Andy Reid's screen game is in the red zone, and we're going to be like, "Shut up, dude. Nobody wants to talk about that. How much are you benching right now?"
We should.
I bet you can bench more in Kilgore right now.
I bet I could
bench off on the show.
I got it. My weight bench is right back there.
Hey, I'm in.
205 rep test.
I'll put some money on it.
205. Come on, 225. Let's do the actual.
That's all I have. I only have 205. I didn't get enough. I didn't get 225.
Wow, dude.
Wow, I know, dude. That's so embarrassing.
I didn't want the kids to get hurt.
10 extra pounds. Okay.
That's what it came with in the set. What are we even talking about? Eagles win.
Eagles win. It's golf season. Who you guys got? Who you guys got for the golf cup? The golf cup.
The golf cup.
The golf cup. Who you guys got for the golf cup?
Let me get this out of here. Let's segue into something else. I don't even know where we're going anymore. Shambles. We got to do the shambles meter. Let's do that.
No, man. The shambles meter is number one, all of us, because football's done. Like, that's it. Like, I'm sitting here. I was talking to my wife today. I was like, what are we going to do with no football to watch?
I was watching golf. I'm going to wait till my how dare you, and then I'll.
It's not the same. Because it's not the same. Like, all I got is the Masters, and I like the waste management a little bit, but
waste management 2 weeks.
No, it's
just not the same.
This weekend, I had a very sad moment because it was Saturday, and my wife, I've been gone for a while. I'm home for a weekend. My wife said, "Hey, if you want to invite some people over, we can just hang out at the house and watch football. This is Saturday night. We can just be at the house and watch football, and we have people over with the kids and everything." I was like, "That's really great. Thank you for that." But then it made me sad because I realized there's no football on. We had 3 games left at that point. Now we have 1 game left before football's done. I was just like, I love you because I appreciate you saying I could have some friends over, but unfortunately there's no football on. We ended up meeting Edge out for dinner, but
I was about to say, who are you going to invite over? That wasn't us, but Edgeman makes sense.
Yeah. Probably would have just been Edge.
I
got some neighborhood friends. But
yeah, okay, yeah.
I watched the Harry Potter movie Saturday night. What? There was nothing else to do.
Man.
No, once we put the kids to bed, we turn it to live PD, or it's called something else now.
Well, they don't call it cops anymore?
No, it's like actual like live cops.
When you get out the transistor radio and start listening to the
no,
calls?
watch it on TV.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Shh.
Football. Yay.
All right, we got a couple hundred of you in here. Here's a segment we call Shambles Meter, and I made this before we came on, but it should have just been all us, quite honestly. But
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's no football. It's all of us. Now I'm trying to figure out who's going to win the golf cup. And
here it is. No, wait, it is us. I didn't put us on there. Look at that. I did it.
There we go.
I did it. But that was for another reason. That was because. Why did I do that? Well, because I've been obviously on Twitter. I'm very active about yelling.
What's that at the top? What's number one?
That is a light pole in Philadelphia.
Oh.
When the Philadelphia Eagles make a Super Bowl or get to the Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl, they go and they jump and tear down the light poles. So they grease the light poles in Philadelphia.
Oh.
So shout out light poles being on the Shambles Meter, RG3 eating a croissant. Both probably, well, I don't know. Washington defense, for obvious reasons, Shambles Meter because you couldn't do anything. Conspiracy theory. Did they put grease on the balls that they used to grease the light poles with? Is that why Washington could hold on the ball? Secondly, the greatest rookie season ever is in shambles because now we don't have to listen to if he makes it to the Super Bowl. This is the greatest rookie season ever. And now he's in the same exact place where Brock Purdy was, where he lost in the NFC Championship to the Philadelphia Eagles. So, not the greatest rookie season ever. One of the greatest rookie seasons ever.
Yeah, but he outperformed Brock Purdy in the NFC Championship game that Brock Purdy played in. So, therefore,
we don't know that Brock Purdy
greatest. But if you look at the stats don't lie.
Brock Purdy threw for over 300 yards and 4 touchdowns.
In that game? In that game?
No, to get to it.
Okay, yeah.
So they both lost in the NFC Championship round.
Yeah, but Jaden Daniels had a better game in the NFC Championship game than Brock Purdy.
You really want to do this? Mm-hmm. Because we can go into how many Super Bowls has Josh Allen played in. Hey. I didn't want to do it.
Hey, Brock Purdy has a defense that can get a stop.
Oh my gosh, dude. See, what are you talking about? I got the stats.
Hey, Cooper Rush does though.
Cooper Rush. Hey, that's how. Hey, he got Schottenheimer hired. Cooper Rush is playing doing well. Did the Cowboys? Yeah, they did hire Eberflus too, and they lost. Who'd they lose? Al Harris. They lost Al Harris, who was one of their defensive coaches. Which is
not Eberflus.
Yes, that's right, dude. Eberflus and Schottenheimer.
The duo you never knew you needed.
How many Super Bowls has Jaden Daniels played in? 0. How many NFC titles does he have? 0. I'm not going to make that. I like Jaden Daniels. He's really good. That's the Shambles Meter. And Jaden Daniels is very good. Even in that game, I was like, this guy belongs. This guy is very good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know how you even watched those two guys in college and said that he should not be the number 1 pick.
Dude.
It is a good question, though, how LSU had Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., and Jaden Daniels, and didn't, one, win an SEC championship, or B, sniff the playoffs.
Brian Kelly. That's why.
Me.
This is why we were in the Shambles Meter.
I made wings tonight.
You can't do that anymore. I didn't make any dip.
I hadn't done it all year either.
It's my fault.
I did go healthy dip today. I did some guacamole with carrots. That's not a thing I do.
You should have gone.
I had some apples and peanut butter.
I did make fall off the bone wings though. They were delicious.
You want them to fall off the bone? I don't really want them to fall off the bone.
When you eat it.
If I want a rib, I want it to fall off the bone.
But when you eat it, comes right off the bone. Yeah, you don't have to do as much work.
I don't know. I like tearing it a little bit. TJ's good. His dad too. His dad used to do some cookouts. The reason we're in the shambles meter for this is because I did a little like, oh hey, look at what saying you said. Whoa, buddy, whoa. You said you were going to go out. You never confirmed nor denied what you were doing. So go ahead and tell us right now, BMO.
Yeah, BMO at the bar.
So I did wings for Buffalo, barbecue for Kansas City, Philly cheesesteak, which people roasted this sandwich. I was like, I don't know. I just Googled it. And then for Washington, I did crab roll. Buddy, people from Washington were mad. Mad. I can't tell you how many dozens of comments people were like,
what is Washington at? Like what like
well, I don't know. That's what I just Googled. What is Washington? What's the most famous thing Washington sells in their stadium? And they said it was a crab roll. Like, oh, okay. Because their stadium's in Maryland.
Yeah.
Right? What's Maryland known for?
Turtles.
Crabs, right? No. Crab
They're the Terrapins.
So people were they're like, this guy doesn't know. He doesn't know food. He doesn't know Washington food.
Wait a minute.
Like, no, I don't.
It's crab cakes, not crabs. Crab cakes.
But people are like mumbo sauce. I'm like, you can't eat mumbos. See? Crab cakes. Damn it.
Way to go, dude.
Anyways, it worked because a lot of people were yelling at us, and that usually makes things go through the roof. So,
but out of all those, I mean, it's an easy choice. Like, there's only one thing you eat on game day. Like, you don't eat brisket. I mean, maybe for like tailgating, but not like if you're watching the game at home.
No, wait a minute. Hang on.
If you had to pick one of these right here,
KC is ribs. KC is ribs. Texas is brisket. Okay.
I literally Googled
the way the Cowboys played the last time they were in the playoffs. Texas is pancakes because that's what happened to Zeke.
Actually, Texas is famous for turnovers because we had a Dak interception counter.
Yeah, it's true.
No, you don't eat brisket. We eat brisket. Dude, wings for sure. A lot of votes for wings. I love a good Philly cheesesteak, though. So that was what we were in the shambles meter for. This was fun, though. People had a good time with us. And then I did the state fish.
What?
So I said, who's going to win based off of this fish jar?
Bills.
I tried to
Did you blow that up?
What?
Did you make the Bills bigger?
No, dude, that's how it is. It's striped bass. Tex, you know all these?
Striped bass. I don't know about is that a channel cat?
It is channel cat.
All right, channel cat, striped bass. Looks like a brook trout and then a shad.
Boom. What kind of shad?
American shad.
Yep.
American
he nailed it. I knew he would. That's why I put it up there.
Yeah.
People, I don't really know. There was a couple people that got off.
I would say the striped bass. I say the striped bass would probably win all those because they could definitely eat. I've caught a pretty big channel cat. I've caught pretty big channel cats.
I've caught some big channel cats too. Shad is. Yeah, it was going to be
everything eats it. Everything eats it.
Yeah, Shad was
prey fish.
Washington got the wrong end of it. Washington got screwed in these little charts. I got to figure out a way to make that up, dude. There was this guy at the Philly tailgate that had a shopping cart. I think I have a video of it. You want me to pull it up?
Yeah.
He had a shopping cart. Let me pull it. He had a shopping cart. Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. Everybody, shh. It's incredible. Shout out Philly for this. Check it out, guys. He had a shopping cart, and he had coals underneath of it, and he was barbecuing a pig on top of it.
Love that.
And he had like 15 cases of beer on the bottom.
Twisted tea, though. Come on.
So that was good. Also, I had here's the Mac Hollins thing.
Yeah, what suitcase did he put that in?
I mean, for him, it worked because he went off.
Yeah.
He had a great game. But it doesn't matter. You can't be barefoot, dude. You lost it.
He didn't go barefoot to the plane, which was a little disappointing.
Shame. But anywho, that was I don't know. let's go. I think we got, what do we got? We got to do the bets next. So let's go over those charts first. So I'm going to let's hit the music while I pull these up. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. DYLON. This is the part where we tell you about our bets and things that we talked about before the game started. DJ did say he had a whole mess of wings tonight, 3 different ways. Don't tell me you smoked them, dude. Smoked wings. I can't get on board with smoked wings. I'm sorry. So, okay. But for bets, this was DYLON's card. He said Eckler over 19.5 rushing yards. I don't think he had that. But he had over Jaden Daniels, 224.5. Yes, that did. I think McLaurin had his. And I think Jalen Hurts had over 21.5. So I think he missed that one by 1. And then his second parlay was JA over 224.5 passing yards. Did he hit that?
I don't know. I think so.
Let me check. He hit 237.
Yeah, I think his over-under was 233 or what it ended with.
Kelsey had how many receptions? 2 receptions, so he nailed that. Dawson Knox under 15, nailed that.
Yeah.
Cook over 57.5. So he hit that one. Holy smokes. Little 4-legger there for DYLON. Nice work, buddy. ButchP said Washington money line. Bills by $1 billion.
Nope.
Zacchaeus, yes. I think he did have over 21.5 rushing.
He had that on like the first series.
Zacchaeus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had over. He had 26 receiving yards.
See? Told you.
So there you go. ButchP had a little parlay there that hit, but his money line bets did not. So there you go. J-Vi, take us through this.
Eagles Washington +6. Nope. Hurts anytime touchdown. Yes. AJ Brown anytime touchdown.
Yes.
Yes. Eckler 3+ receiving. Yes. Barkley plus yes. Field goals, yes.
Have a day, dude.
Everything but the Washington +6. Because Zane Alexander was 3 for 3, and then Elliott missed one. That's 4.
Okay.
So 5-1.
Here's the Stone Cold Stone, lead pipe, marble slab, inside scoop championship parlay in your face, Tex. Washington and Philly over? Yes. Philadelphia hit it by themselves. Told you. Devontae Smith, 4+ receptions. Yep. Boom. Kareem Hunt, did he score a touchdown?
Yes.
He did?
Yes.
Noah Gray, though. I don't think he caught a pass.
He caught the 2-point conversion.
That's Watson.
Yep. Noah Gray did not. He blew it. So, sorry, folks. The Stone Cold parlay stunk. Last leg. Of course, put too much on the Chiefs. That's what happened. Should have known. Like an idiot. Oh. Anything else on the betting? I don't think we have anything else on those betting.
Both of my overs hit.
Ooh, there you go.
Terry McLaurin and Saquon Barkley anytime touchdown hit, and I had a Josh Allen and a Travis Kelce anytime touchdown parlay also missed, and then both my spread picks missed.
Yeah, my 2
big time
or my touchdown parlay missed because everybody got one but Zach Ertz.
Oh, and he had a huge game.
Yeah.
Zach Ertz.
Jaden Daniels, Zach Ertz, Kareem Hunt, James.
11 receptions for 104 yards. Wow. Well, all right. We only have one more segment left. It's called the How Dare You segment of the week. I do it. Go ahead. Let's hit it.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How dare yous? Okay. I have a how dare you. I will go first. Well, J-Vi, do you want to go first or Tex?
I'll go first. I'm just going to go. I usually love this website. I really do. But people, how dare you to Two Bills Drive hating your team so much after giving you so much all year? Because they had a really good year, all things considered. But they are really going off on the message boards.
Are they really?
McDermott, Josh Allen, the team. Oh, yeah. Man, just talking about how bad the coach was. They went away to championship. So it wasn't a bad year. And they were 3 points away from winning that game. A couple yards here and there from winning that game. And how dare you to Two Bills Drive for going so hard in?
I mean, apparently the shred line that Barstool and Gruden are doing it. All the Bills fans are calling in, shredding everybody.
Yeah. Dude, this soon after a loss like that close. It's not
enough
that bad.
time has passed. Josh Allen had the ball in his hands.
Yeah, we didn't make the plays when we should have made the plays, but
It dropped.
There's other teams that could have beat the Chiefs too. We're the only team that beat them in the regular season, legitimately. Yeah, I'm not counting the last game. The Broncos won 38-0. But I think, at the end of the day, I think that we put more pressure on ourselves than we should have. We wanted to be that team that gave them their first loss. We wanted to be the team that stopped them from doing the three-peat. And, we put too much pressure on ourselves because, when we listen to all the negative talk, last week we turned it into good. This week we turn it into pressure.
Yeah,
and,
I think those first two drives by the Bills are saying exactly what you're saying. The pressure in the beginning of the game was so much, then they finally loosened up and started playing.
Yeah,
well,
and we were in spots to win the game.
Bad.
The Bills have a weird thing with their team because they have Josh Allen, who's Superman, right? Who everybody wants to defend. Josh Allen is just as good as, or if not better than Mahomes. So whenever they play, there's this weird thing of it has to be because of him that they think that they have to do that. Whereas, Mahomes is at the point in his career where his stats are mediocre at best, but he'll make a few plays during a game and they win. So
there's a thing going around that's his drop pass. I don't get into all these EPA and all these other weird stats that they have now, but the game that Mahomes had tonight with all those weird stats, like next gen stats, was the highest that he's ever had in his career. And that's been the issue when the Bills have played the Chiefs in the playoffs is they don't get to him. And when he drops back, he has time, he picks us apart. And that's exactly what he did again tonight.
You can't be Rousseau and be on your face as the edge defender.
The real next gen stat that you really need to be worried about, J-Vi, is if Josh Allen gets married this summer, then you're really in trouble. Then the window's over, dude. The window is over.
Dude. Dak too, dude. Dak too. And Josh isn't going to get. Josh may not get.
The window's closed.
Josh may not get crap for this game, and he didn't have a bad game, but it was those few passes like TJ said earlier too. It's like, he should have thrown 2 picks on the first series. And again, he didn't have any turnovers. He didn't have a bad game. He made some good throws, but he also didn't go out and win the game. I felt like in years past you could say Josh Allen gave everything he had and our defense gave it away.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit of an argument for that this game, but I also don't think that you can say Josh Allen gave it everything. I know he played as hard as he could possibly play, but I didn't have that feeling, like the 13-second feeling. I thought that Josh could have done a little bit more.
Yeah. How dare you, NFL, for caring more about the Swifties than the Bills in America?
Hey, 2 for 2. 2 for 2.
Jay didn't recognize the corner blitz. Spags did what he had to, and Jay didn't see it. Well, he did put it right in Kincaid's hands. McDermott is a defensive head coach, and his defense always fails against Case. The Chiefs scored 30 points for the first time in who knows how long. So
I feel like the offense failed this time. It wasn't the defense.
Yeah, I think that they got away from running the football. They could have controlled that game.
James Cook wasn't even in the game like the last series.
That don't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I got a how dare you. My how dare you is to golf debates.
Because you're on the golf because your team's not in the playoffs.
Well, yes, I started arguing about golf because also this is Deshaun. This is why Deshaun is not going to get his $92 million because there's videos of him outside of his boot after his Achilles repair, and he may not get $92 million because of it. It's kind of funny. That's not my how dare you. My how dare you goes to whoever Kyle Porter is. I don't know who this guy is.
They're trying to find a way not to pay him, which is kind of dirty, but at the same time, he should know.
Well, yeah, if the protocol says you need to be in your boot from 6 to 8 weeks, then if you're outside of your boot and you're doing something you shouldn't be, you're liable then. But this guy, I don't know who Kyle Porter is, said the PGA Tour has a lot of problems right now. That's a hot thing to say if you're a golf influencer. Foremost among them might be that it's a lot more fun and entertaining to watch your favorite YouTubers play a fascinating course for 40 minutes than it is to watch Andrew Novak and Sam Stevens duke it out at Torrey for 400 minutes. First of all, guy, you don't talk about Andrew Novak like that. He's trying to get his first win and get into all the signature events and some majors. So you shut your mouth, Kyle Porter. Nobody knows who you are. We don't care. Secondly, the hottest thing how dare people for saying that golf needs to be faster? I get so sick and tired of people being like, the one thing that they all want to say about golf is we need a shot clock. It has to be faster. I'm like, I'm sorry. Some dude standing over a putt that's worth, I don't know, $500,000. I'd think that I would take my time, as much time as I needed, to try to make that putt so I could win $500,000. Or if I need to make this putt to win the tournament or to get a top 5 to then get into the next tournament so I can make more money or keep my pro card. Like, the idea that we can make golf the NBA is so freaking stupid. And everybody's like, well, they put a shot clock in baseball. And I'm like, yeah, and the numbers still suck. The only numbers who are doing well in sports are football. That's it. Like, that's it. So all these other examples people are giving, I think, are stupid. It's golf. What are you trying to make it? If you want to watch YouTubers, go watch them. And the idea that the YouTubers want, they want golf to suck so that they can be the beneficiary. They can't work symbiotically. They don't want to. Because if the YouTubers become the PGA, then the PGA, then people won't want to watch them. I don't get it. I don't understand. How dare you to all these idiots out here who just say golf needs a shot clock?
Well, the TGL is terrible. They have a shot clock.
It's golf. It's golf. Golf is supposed to take between 4 to 6 hours. People are trying to make this some idea that it can be something else, and it just can't. That's what it is. How dare you? It's annoying. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, people want to, hey, golf needs a shot clock. We got to do something here. It's the whole argument that everybody always says. We have to have the conversations. We have to do something about it. Somebody's got to step up. We need a shot clock. We got to change the game. It's dying. Maybe don't make it $5 gazillion to play around a golf. Maybe don't make golf clubs $6,000 for some racket, for some clubs.
Speaking of which, I got a sick new club.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I got DJ's old putter from a shoot that I worked.
Heck yeah. Hope you don't blow it by any of the holes whenever you're putting.
I mean, they say it's bound to take a few strokes off my game.
You might have a stroke.
Dialed in already.
I haven't played golf in like 3 years.
That's a lie. You played with us, me and Butch, not too long ago. We won.
That was like 3 years ago. That was like 3 years ago.
Was that 3 years ago?
Yeah. Yeah. That was like 2022. I still have the rain check in my car. That's 2022.
We got to play then.
Ooh,
that was a long time ago.
It is golf season now.
It is golf season.
It is golf season.
All this,
and it's supposed to be 65 degrees later on this week. That'd be nice.
Ooh, that is nice. Also, I wanted to show this. This is a chart of what animals could you beat in a fight. So British people are the red dot. Which of the following animals, if any, do you think you could beat in a fight if you were unarmed? At the very top. So Americans obviously think very highly of ourselves.
Rats.
You started the bottom. There are 0% people who think they can beat from Britain a grizzly bear, an elephant, a lion, or a gorilla. In America, we got about 5 to 10% of people think they can beat a grizzly bear, an elephant, or a lion. Let's go. You know what I'm talking about? Unarmed, you and a grizzly bear, Tex. Are you in that 5%, or are you down here like a coward, like you're from Britain?
I would say
as the wrestling coach.
I think that there's a 1% chance that you could maybe do it.
Ooh.
If you had some tactical advantages. Are you uphill? What's the terrain? Is there a cliff behind you? Like there's gonna be some tactical advantages that have to do with the layout, the landscape, to make it possible. But I think there's a 1% chance that I could beat a grizzly bear.
Yes, I love it. Not counting yourself out.
Here's you got all those in there, but the one that really sticks out to me is that less than 50% of Britons think that they would lose to a goose. Less than 50%.
I've gone toe to toe with a goose. Didn't stand a chance.
Hey,
had a fishing pole. Had a fishing pole. Didn't stand a chance.
You didn't.
Gone toe to toe. No, the goose. The goose.
People think they would lose to an eagle. 30% of people think they
claws.
Are you kidding me?
Claws.
Well, I just their claws are the same strength or stronger than our hands. So think about that. That thing grabs a hold of you by the face.
Would it get there?
There's
no way I'm not going to see a giant bald eagle coming at me. Then I'm not just going to be able to,
unarmed,
give it bam. Like, birds are scared. When you slap a bird, trust me, I fought roosters. I almost said I fought.
Yeah, I've slapped a goose.
Kangaroos are front runners.
You're right.
Kangaroos are front runners too.
Dude, I told you. We showed a video of a kangaroo not too long ago. If you punch it in the face, it gets terrified because all of its strength's in its legs. I showed a video. A guy just hauled up and just popped it right in the face, and it took off because it got confused. I read a whole article about it. So
I definitely think I've caught a lot of snakes.
Yeah,
so I think that I could probably beat a cobra. I feel like I could do that. Like I could do a cobra.
No, what's the money line? What's the spread? Tex versus Tex plus
minus
123.
Minus 500. Minus 500.
Oh, I'll go cobra.
I could beat a cobra. I could beat a cobra.
Like a king cobra, like the malt liquor.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Golf needs a shot clock the same way NFL needs a hip drop tackle. Hey, you like that, BMO? It's good.
BMO also said he's seen you fight, never land a punch in your career. He's not Sloan.
What? No, I've landed a few punches.
Have you?
I did. Remember that one time outside of Montford? I landed one. That was it. It was just it was a Terry Tate office linebacker spear running from about 30 yards away.
You were running like the dude on Happy Gilmore after he stole his jacket.
So I thought that was fun. I need to find more for that and whenever we get to golf season. What animals could you beat in a fight? Who doesn't think they could beat a rat or a cat? I mean, what are Britons doing? What are Brits doing? And this is the last piece. Have you guys seen this?
No. Oh yeah,
This dude, the offensive coordinator from Tampa Bay, was supposedly ready to sign the highest paying coordinator job in the NFL at Tampa Bay after he met with Jacksonville. Goes home. Jacksonville calls him after they fire Trent Baalke. Then the Liam Cohen signs as the head coach Jacksonville after he told Tampa Bay that he was going to be the coordinator there. So now Baker Mayfield is on his 8th offensive coordinator in 8 years. The last 8 years. And people are furious in Tampa Bay, being like, this guy's crooked. But really, he was going to get paid like $4.5 million as a coordinator. And then the Jags are going to pay him like $15 million to be the head coach. So instead, give me $215 on the money line. That's good, B. McCormick. Thoughts on the Cohen? I feel like if anybody walked into your job and was like, hey, we're going to triple your salary to be the head coach, and then you get a pay raise and a promotion, and you're going to be the head boss, you'd be like, yeah, I'd do that. Like,
yeah, for sure. And all these guys want to challenge themselves. So
for sure. I also said it was because he's scared of the Gulf of Mexico. He's scared of the Gulf of America. That's what it is.
I saw that thing you try to do, and you completely missed yourself.
I did that on purpose.
But I think a lot of it, too, comes down to this type of situation that you put in. I don't know what Jacksonville's cap is, but, if their guys are healthy, they got a decent offense. So, if he can dial some things up. But I also don't know much about this guy. Has he really proven himself? The 1 year with Baker? I don't know.
They did go from like a bottom 15 to 20 offense to like top 5 in every category.
So they had a bottom 20 offense, and the Panthers hired their offensive coordinator?
Yeah.
All right.
It's like a hot chick saying she wants to go with you, but you say no because she has a boyfriend. You're a good guy, and then she calls and says, "Break up with her boyfriend, you're in." And Viva.
Is that from experience?
That could be a true story.
Sounds like the BMO special.
I don't have anything else. We've talked enough ball and enough fighting animals.
Well,
and yelling people about.
Glad I was able to hold us strong till the end. But
nobody's been closer than me, though, so I can say that now.
You always have to make it about yourself.
Yeah, that's classic AK.
You made it not about me for the last month, so now that everybody's Cancun on 3.
Hey, Pebble Beach on 3.
I had the flu, dude. Dude, it's golf
season. The reason the Bills lost because I had to come here and do this thing. We were starting to roll because I found the right spot that I needed to be standing behind the couch.
Just
finally got everybody to bed. Finally got everybody in bed. I was ready to in the game. I had to come down here and do the podcast.
No, you should have just taken it from up there and then went to your office. Don't blame us. Blame yourself for not thinking of that.
No, couldn't do it up there. Too loud.
Stupid. Nobody's watching the Super Bowl.
Pitchers and catchers reporting. The Penguins are 1 or 2 games back from the wild card in hockey. And, where we're at. Other sports update.
Should we switch it back to ice cream?
Oh,
ice cream.
Last time?
Okay, football. Last time, football.
We love football. Yeah, it's our passion.
Move back, please, there.